Think about that in your farm. It's true with relationships too. Now, not to sound pessimistic, because there's an optimistic solution to this. Good things take effort. Think about that. I think you'd agree with me. Good things take effort. How many of you have had a garden? Almost everybody in a Farm Bureau audience. How many of you have ever planted weeds in your garden? Where do they come from? Where do they? I have never, now I don't know about weeds in Oklahoma, but in Indiana I have never ever planted foxtail, cocklebur, Canadian thistle, Jimson weed, lamb's quarter, nightshade, pigweed, on and on and on. But all those things are in my garden regardless of what I do to get rid of them. They're still there. Bad things just naturally occur. On the other hand, sweet corn, green beans, zucchini, well, maybe zucchini. Zucchini might be an exception. But good things don't just naturally happen. It takes effort for you to have good things. You got to apply yourself to have good things. That's not just true for gardens. It's true for your family, your relationships, your business. Advocacy organizations like this one right here. Good things take effort. If you're like, wow, everything seems so bad, apply some more effort and you'll harvest some good things. Don't choke on the elephant. What does that mean? I've had a lot of people say some really, well, intentionally kind-hearted things in my life that didn't always weigh well with me. For instance, I've had people say, just take it a day at a time, or just take it one step at a time. I'm telling you right now, if you can't walk, don't ever tell a guy who can't walk, take it one step at a time, okay? That's not going to work. If I could take it a step at a time, I probably wouldn't have this problem. Take it, take it as it comes. Or another one is people will say, well, God won't give you more than you can handle. You know what? I've read his book a couple times and I've never found that in there. Never. You know what it does say? It says he'll never give you more than he can handle, and I found that as a really good tool for me. Know your foundation. What is your foundation? A wise man once said, if you don't stand for something, you're going to fall for anything. You know, you've got to know what your core values are. What is the hill you're willing to die on? Where's the line in the sand you won't cross? Where is it you're not for sale? What are those core values in that foundation? I can't answer that for you. Only you can answer that for you. For me, I'll tell you, without being too preachy, it's the teachings of Jesus. Love God, love your neighbor as yourself. That's what's helped me get through where I am today. Enjoy small victories. Do you take time to do that? You know, life's hard. Life's tough. But farming's hard. Farming's tough. Sometimes when you have to run to town to get a part, if you can take a different drive home or the scenic drive home, refresh yourself and do that. If you want to stop and visit somebody, enjoy the small victories because they might not be there tomorrow. And learn to enjoy the small victories. Even if you're going to throw away a piece of trash, don't just throw it away. Make it a basketball game. Go for it. You know, have fun. Enjoy the small victories. I probably will never get to do one of the things I want to do. My wife and I would love to walk hand in hand on a beach someday. And the likelihood of us doing that isn't very good. My daughter's 17 years old, and I've probably missed out on my opportunity of building her a tree house. Would have loved to have done that. Couldn't do that, didn't get it done. As depressing as that sounds, I'd go really down in the dumps if I focused only on those things. What you got to do is focus on the good things. Apply the effort, have good things. Enjoy small victories where you can. For me, I have learned to do, I'll show you one example. For instance, how many of you like bubble wrap? You like bubble wrap? How many of you just throw bubble wrap away when something comes packed in bubble wrap? Shame on you. Shame on you. You should pop bubble wrap. Bubble wrap is designed for our entertainment, not just to protect our ceramics from eBay. But you can pop bubble wrap. Now, I have an advantage over all of you that maybe you don't have. Now, how many of you are going to pop bubble wrap from now on? You should do that. You know, if you go onto my website, eatmorestrawberries.com, I've got a place where you can pop bubble wrap on the internet. So you could even do that at work. I've taken bubble wrap to a high degree of science. In fact, I got a whole bunch of bubble wrap here on the floor. Don't do this in the county courthouse. Don't do this at the airport. But this is really fun. Is that cool? You've got to learn to enjoy your small victories wherever they come. Let me get off my bubble wrap here. Just because I'm in a chair doesn't mean I can't have fun. Now I'm going to have some volunteers come up and we're going to pass out something that's going to give you a little gift here. We're going to go on to my next slide. My last illustration here, and I'm going to leave you something that you can go home with. This is, okay, you're all going to get a bullet. Unless there's more than 500 people here, because I only have 500. You're going to get a bullet. Now here's my disclaimer, my post 9/11 disclaimer. This is not dangerous. This is just the lead part that flies through the air. There's no explosive, no gunpowder. It's just the bullet part that flies through the air. It's not dangerous unless, well, it's made out of lead. I mean, if you swallowed it, that wouldn't be a good thing. Don't swallow it. And if for some reason, if this thing jumps up and starts going the speed of sound, don't get in front of it, okay? Because it's ugly. But this is a 44 caliber. I got shot with a wad cutter and a hollow point. The one that broke my spine was actually a hollow point. But this is a 44 caliber wad cutter, like the one that cut into my leg. I want you to take this home and maybe put it, if you're a guy, maybe you put it in your pocket with your coins and your keys. If you're a lady, maybe keep it in your purse, or you could set it on your desk on top of your computer monitor, or you can put it in your windowsill over the kitchen sink. Put it someplace where you're going to see it all the time, someplace where you're going to touch it once in a while. And when you do, I want you to remember our talk today, and I want you to remember, don't let little things keep you down. Little things are going to come flying your way all the time. They're going to knock you flat on your can. And you can use some of the principles I mentioned today, like don't choke on the elephant. How do you eat an elephant? One little bite at a time, you know? Maybe a day's too long for you. Maybe an hour's too long for you. So you just take one little bite of the elephant. You learn to practice people over programming. You're not going to make everybody happy. All things run down naturally, and it takes effort to build things back up. You've been around people that tear things down because it's easier to do that. It takes effort and goodness to build good things up. Remember these things when you got them in your pocket. Life isn't always fair, but when you have something that comes your way that feels like it's knocking you flat on your can, pick this up and go, wow, thank God I live in America. Either a guy like me can still make it, and a guy like you can still make it. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna do this. This is kind of hard with a wireless microphone here. I'm gonna stand up one more time. Okay. There we go. It's a little hard. I need 3 hands to hold a microphone to do that. When you get knocked down, whatever you got to do, whether it's a miracle or mechanical, get back up and don't let a little thing keep you down. I thank you for your attention. My name's Ed Bell. Bless you. Thank you.
Just as something to say thanks.
Oh, well, thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Don't drop it on your toe.
Thank you, Billy. Okay. Thank you. God bless you.
God bless you. Any of you that wants some of this popping material, after it's over today, I'll share it with you.